We're all in red tonight.
Yes.
You ladies look fantastic.
Thank you.
Go red for women. First day of Heart Month.
Quite dapper, and yes, you
He
are absolutely
does,
right.
doesn't he?
It is. Yeah, very important to remember. #1 killer, and so anything we can do to, help everybody
word out there.
understand.
Yeah.
Just be aware.
Right.
That's all it's about. Just be aware. Just like the weather. Just be aware. Keep an eye on things, everybody. Have you seen the sunset? I just put this on Instagram.
That's
Look at
gorgeous.
this.
It's the magic hour. That's beautiful.
Cleveland,
It's Hollywood.
friends.
Yeah.
I wish this is a postcard right there. Our CSU Skycam, man, it is just so beautiful. We have a great city out there, and yes, temperatures are above 0. So we're not only seeing pretty things, we're feeling a lot better about it. And we have a beautiful evening that will continue for us. And the temperatures are going to keep on moving up. Temperature is going to be in the 20s by the time we start the day tomorrow. Southerly winds will be picking up. Now that does have a little bit of a balancing act, right? So when you have the winds that start to pick up in their speeds, that increases the wind chill effect. So that's why you still see the split as far as temperatures going up, but the wind chills staying down. Tomorrow, though, we should finally start to see these wind chills coming out of the basement. Still in the single digits at this point, with air temperatures hanging in the teens throughout much of the area. We're not alone in this, though. This has been the story for all of the Great Lakes region, but we'll reset this here. It'll come up, and this is actually moving. This is a 12-hour temperature loop, and you can see how the blues start to move north. That is a big key in the forecast. We do have a warming trend coming, and it's not only the surface temperatures that are warming, but the upper level patterns are warming too. And you can kind of see how we have these clouds that are coming across the northern plains here, and these clouds are definitely signaling a bit of a pattern change. Whoops, not that. Stand by. Here we go. Watch this. There you go. I'll get it. And that is basically showing us a ridge building in the upper part of the atmosphere. That's a big key in the forecast. So here's your jet stream pattern. There's that little ridge I was just talking about. We've been in the hole, in the trough. But moving forward, we'll find this pattern lifting northward. So the core of that very cold air begins to move up. And look, we have our little ridge that kind of starts to move throughout the Ohio Valley here. And that will help to kind of signal that warm up will continue for us as we go through the next couple of days. Let's get rid of that. And we move on to Sunday into Monday, and that's when we get a nice big push coming in. Temperatures should be pushing into the 50s Sunday and Monday. We will start to find the snowpack melting tomorrow, and then once we get into the weekend, latter part of the weekend and early part of next week, we're really going to find that melt happening. We're going with mostly clear skies early this evening, but high clouds start to thicken up as we head through the latter part of the night. That would lead us to a partly cloudy day for the day tomorrow. We'll call it clouds and sun because at times we'll have more clouds, at other times we'll have more sun. But look at this, temperatures moving into the 30s as we get into the afternoon, and I think we might even be able to see some 40s clicking in on the map. Here's a look at Universal Windows Direct forecast. 40 tomorrow, 50 Sunday. We get a little drizzle coming in, and then the rain comes in on Monday. So we could already have some river issues with ice jams and whatnot happening thanks to the snow melt on Sunday, but that would be exacerbated by any rain that could be coming in the early part of next week.
We worry about that every year, but as cold as it's been and as warm as it's getting, it seems like things could shift really quickly.
And it's happening quickly. That's the big key.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
And that blue arrow is never good when you that's in your forecast.
It's way off in the distance.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Focus
We're
on the
going up
now.
right
that's
now.
right. Okay, well,
Positive.
pay no
remember?
attention to that arrow behind the curtain. All right.
Exactly.
Thank you, Betsy.